In this video, we are going to go over derivatives and we're going to practice a differentiation question. What are derivatives? Derivatives is an expression that calculates the rate of change, which is the slope of a tangent line of a function at any given x value. What is the point-slope equation? To find an equation to a function in calculus, we use the point-slope form. The point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. x1 and y1 is the point of a function, and m is the slope. How do we find the slope of a normal line based on the derivative? We can find the slope of a normal line by finding the negative reciprocal. Alright, so our first step would be to find y1 of the function when x is equal to -1. So f of -1, we will plug it into the function. So we get 2 times -1 squared, which is 1, plus -6 minus 5 cubed. So we get 2 minus 6 minus 5 cubed. F of -1 equals -9 cubed. So f of -1 equals -729, and that's our y1 value. So now we're going to try to simplify this term by distributing 2x squared plus 6x minus 5 3 times. So we're going to do the first two. So we get 4x to the 4, 12x cubed, -10x squared, 12x cubed, 36x squared, -30x, -10x squared, -30x, and 25. So if I add all the terms together, I get 4x to the 4th plus 24x to the 3rd plus 16x squared minus 6dx plus 25. So we found what 2x squared plus 6x minus 5 times 2x squared plus 6x minus 5 equals to, but we still have one more 2x squared plus 6x minus 5. So we'll multiply these two together. So here we go. We get 8x to the 6th, 48x to the 5th, 32x to the 4th, -120x to the 3rd, 50x squared, 24x to the 5th, 144x to the 4th, 96x to the 3rd, -360x to the 2nd power, 150x, -20x to the 4th, -120x to the 3rd, -80x squared, 300x, and -125. Now we'll add all the terms together, so we get 8x to the 6th plus the next biggest exponent is 5, 72x to the 5th. The next ones are to the 4th power plus 156x to the 4th. The next one is to the 3rd power. So we get minus 144x to the 3rd. Next we have to the 2nd power minus 290x to the 2nd plus 450x minus 125. Now that we have simplified everything, we have f of x equals 8x to the 6th plus 72 x to the 5th plus 156x to the 4th minus 144 x to the 3rd minus 390x to the second plus 450x minus 125. Now we will find f prime of x. So the derivative of f of x, which is 48x to the fifth plus 360x to the fourth plus 624x to the third minus 432x to the second minus 780x plus 450. So f prime of negative 1, we plug in negative 1 for x. And we get f prime of negative 1 is equal to 486. 486 is our derivative. Here is the alternative method on how we can use the calculator to help us find the derivative. We are going to click Math, 8 and deriv, plug in x, plug in our function, which is 2x squared plus 6x minus 5, close parentheses, to the third power, and x is equal to negative 1. Press enter, and we get 485.99, which, when we round it, gets us 486. But we're trying to find the slope of the normal line. So in order to find the slope of the normal line, we are going to find the negative reciprocal. So in our case, it would be negative 1 over 486. Now we have all the information that we need, so we'll just plug in everything we know. Y minus y1, which is negative 729, is equal to m, which is our slope, negative 1 over 486 times x minus negative 1. Simplify. Y plus 729 equals negative 1 over 486 x plus 1. And there you go. That's your answer for question 8. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Like, comment, and share this video. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at High School Math Analyzers. Thanks for watching. We hope this video was helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next one.